Honestly, I didn't plan to be so inconsistent after the last video I posted, or to just vanish off the face of the planet. But that's kind of what ended up happening. The past months have just been such a whirlwind for me in the best way possible. I have just like fully embraced living my best life and doing things that truly light me up. So I've done a lot of traveling, longer term traveling abroad. If you follow along over on Instagram, then you would have seen some of the stories I've been posting over the last little while in different destinations that I've been to. I wasn't planning on being completely MIA, like I was planning on posting videos as I went, but between working full-time remotely and, traveling and trying to explore, that just didn't pan out as I had hoped. So I do have a ton of footage from throughout my travels, which I will be slowly putting together into different videos. Yeah, it's been good. I'll give you a quick little glimpse of that now. Over the past months, I have traveled to 6 countries alone to explore while working remotely. I am currently in a place where I have nothing tying me down in Canada, and before I settled down again and, planted roots in my next home, I really wanted to fly away. There is something about solo traveling that gives you an insane amount of confidence and empowerment. So visiting places that I love or that I could only ever have dreamed of visiting and doing things solely for my own fulfillment was the experience of a lifetime, to say the least. From planning itineraries, getting from A to B in foreign cities and foreign countries, from spending way too much time vintage shopping, you could say there were definitely times where I debated whether I should even come home at all. I think what draws me to travel and why I'm so obsessed with it is because it really forces you out of comfort. It makes you realize what you consider to be normal is not everyone's experience of normal, and that normal is just really subjective. And on the other hand, it also makes you realize that we're all just human, experiencing the same human emotions no matter where we come from. Our external worlds might be completely different, how we're raised, the languages we speak, cultural traditions, the types of clothes we wear, and so on. But internally, we all share feelings that are incredibly similar and so relatable. Traveling makes me feel so small and insignificant, but I mean that in the best possible way, because it really just pulls you outside of yourself. There were moments over the past months where I honestly completely forgot that I was on the other side of the world alone, and there's a few reasons for that. One being that I've gotten so insanely comfortable with my own company, and I've really learned to be my own best friend. And 2, because the amount of kindness that I received from absolute strangers anytime I had questions or needed help with something was beyond what I ever could have imagined. I truly never really felt alone, even though I was by myself. Erin, just 6 short years ago, would have never been able to do something like this. It's crazy how much you can grow over time and slowly work to build your confidence level. And it was a slow build over time, I'm not gonna lie. I started to build my confidence doing solo things just by, visiting a coffee shop alone, or going to another city or town nearby where I live alone. The more things I started to do, the more confidence that I built, and I started to feel more and more comfortable, to a point where I felt like I could start doing bigger things alone, like going abroad. When I look back at my past self, I was also living completely out of alignment. I was riddled with so much anxiety, and I had this innate feeling of something always being off. Something always felt like it was missing, but I could never quite put my finger on it. These days, I am prioritizing living in alignment, and what I mean by that is that I choose to do things based on what feels good to me. My life has done a complete 180 in just a few years, and because of that, I feel so much lighter. So you'll know when something is in alignment with you because it tends to just flow. It feels good. There isn't this resistance or that feeling of something innately being off. So that's what's been going on over the past months. I am going to try to get back on a consistent routine with posting YouTube videos, one per week, so every Sunday. But I'm also not gonna, be so hard on myself if I don't get one up every week. I can't believe I used to post 2 videos per week, but then again, that was also when I was doing this full time. I was a good 4 years. 4 years, I think I was doing content creation full time. But within the past couple years, I've been doing design work full time, and that has just been a nice way to check out from social media a little bit, honestly, and recenter myself, because us introverts, and I think also those of us who are highly empathic or like sensitive to energy, the internet can be an overwhelming place sometimes. And it's been really nice kind of stepping back a little bit and taking breaks and being able to pop in and post things that just truly light me up. So yeah, we will try to get back on a more consistent schedule with weekly videos, and I have tons of footage from my travels over the past months, so I will be sharing, dedicated videos for each destination, which I've been having a lot of fun putting some of those together. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next week then.